Ooh. Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video.
I'm trying to with a big bag. Got some money, but I still check a price tag. I was moving slow, so you'll have to blame legs.
Most of the time, I'm a messy slob, and I'm not proud of it. I mean, if there was a disorder that was the opposite of OCD, that would be me. Now, if you don't know what OCD is, this is basically what it is. It's a disorder where someone has excessive thoughts, obsessions that leads to repetitive behavior. Repetitive. Jesus, man. In more simple terms, it's just someone that is usually obsessed with being super tidy, super neat, and wants to have control. Now you see why I would describe myself as the opposite of that. Meet Melanie. Now she has a very, very severe form of OCD, and she just wants to have control over everything, especially her phone, out of all things. This video we're about to watch, it's gonna go in depth with Melanie's hoarding and OCD disorders, and it's just insane the amount of mess on her phone and in her house because she hoards and keeps everything. It's just insane. Woman hoards thousands of selfies and screenshots. Whew, this is gonna be a good one.
I need help with my digital hoarding and obsessive compulsive disorder. I spend up to 10 hours a day on my phone.
10 hours a day, that is insane. Even during quarantine, I didn't reach that many hours used on my phone. That is just ridiculous. Hey yo, isn't Melanie like 35 years old? Like, shouldn't she have a job or something? Like, how does she have 10 hours of her day to spend on her phone? Speaking of phone time, by the way, I think mine's around 6-ish hours, 6 hours and 20-ish minutes. I'm trying to, which is quite a lot for me. I'm trying to cut back on that. I want to know what your guys' screen time is like, so let me know in the comments below. It'll be a really interesting read, and I just want to see if my 6 hours is a lot compared to some of you guys, so make sure you comment down below what your screen time is.
I screenshot almost everything I see. I have about 54,000 screenshots, 2,500 videos, and about 9,000 selfies.
54,000 screenshots. 54 freaking thousand screenshots. What is Melanie doing? She just must screenshot every action she does on her phone. Opens Twitter, snap. Likes a comment on Instagram, snap. You know, screenshot Candy Crush. Get it? Because she's 35 years old. Snap. Like, how do you get 54,000 screenshots? Not only that, but 2,500 videos on her phone. Like, how much storage does Melanie have to store all this data? Bro, I swear I literally have like 4,000 total videos and photos on my phone, and it says that it's used all my gigabytes of data on my phone completely, and I've got like 64 gigs. She just must have like a terabyte storage phone. Like, how does a phone have that much data?
My media storage has 132,000 images and videos.
What? Am I reading this right? What the hell? What phone is she using? It looks like she's using an iPhone. How does an iPhone store that much data? And she was clearly in the Photos app. It wasn't even like a cloud storage one like Dropbox or something.
I've been hoarding since college. My apartment's a huge mess. I have a lot of furniture, kitchenware, bathroom stuff.
Now, at the start of the video, I mentioned how Melanie had severe hoarding problem. Look at this schmozzle of a place. Look at that. That right there is a very, very severe case of OCD.
Freebies. When I tell people I have OCD, a lot of people think of someone that's super neat, and it's funny to me because I'm actually messy.
Hey yo, forget the OCD stuff, Melanie. I just think you have a severe hoarding problem. That's your main problem. You just keep everything in there. I'll never ever understand how someone gets obsessed with hoarding a bunch of things. Like, I'll never understand that.
I want to educate myself more on OCD and hoarding disorder. Cluttered environment equals cluttered mind. If nothing changes in my environment, I'm afraid that I'm gonna end up alone.
Well, no crap, Sherlock. No man will ever want to live in that pigsty of a house.
Okay, and you hoard, you say anything and everything that you just can't even walk in your apartment.
Melanie's hoarding list, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at this list, shall we? Anything and everything. All right, let's just stop there. There's your problem. If you hoard anything and everything, forget all the other ones. There's your problem right there. No wonder why your house looks like a complete pigsty. You know, I've understood how people collect things, right? How people could be obsessed with collecting things, you know, coin collectors where they collect all those different 1980 coins, you know, from different years, different artifacts and like fine china from different countries, Pokemon cards.
What's going on, guys? Huge legend here.
I understand all that, but what I'll never understand is how people could be obsessed with hoarding anything and everything. Like, how do you have an emotional attachment to a receipt from like a McDonald's burger order, you know? Like,
Do you think you know a lot about OCD?
I know a fair amount.
And you think I don't know anything about it?
okay, that is a fake laugh if I've ever seen one. Yo, that is so scary, dude. Look at that. I've never seen such a scary smile in my entire life.
I don't know if you know anything about it. I did want there to be a OCD.
Well, no, you said I don't know anything about it. That's what you told my staff. Because...
oh, crap. She just got exposed by Dr. Phil. No wonder why she was fake laughing. She knew that he was going to mention this. You get her, Dr. Phil. Look how quickly her reaction changed. But like, why say that straight up to Dr. Phil's staff? Do you even know who Dr. Phil is, Melanie? He's been specializing in this stuff for decades with all this mentality and disabilities and everything like that. He's a professional in psychology. I think he'll know what OCD is and could easily explain that to the crowd.
Because I didn't know anything about OCD, so you wanted an expert here about OCD.
Yeah. Can I explain myself?
Oh my God. I mean, I thought Melanie was an alright person aside from all the hoarding stuff, but she's just turning out to be a straight up bitch. Can I explain myself? Well, what's there to explain, Melanie? I mean, you're here on the show. You're here to listen to Dr. Phil. He's here to help you. There is nothing to explain here. You're getting exposed right now. Like, I've never seen this from Dr. Phil before. There's nothing to explain. You are on that show because Dr. Phil is there to help you with your absolute monstrosity of a home and help you with your mental disability, which is the OCD and the hoarding. There's no need to explain yourself.
You can try.
I initially had said to them, hey, I want to make sure there's an expert who specializes in OCD and hoarding disorder because I want to make sure that the viewers understand the diagnosis.
So you wanted to produce the show.
I've never seen Dr. Phil go in so hard on someone before. He's just exposing Melanie.
No, I don't want to produce the show, but I would have liked there to be.
Well, you said, hi, Allie. I just found out from Greg that he's been cut. I'm extremely uncomfortable with an OCD hoarding expert not being on the show.
Jesus Christ, Dr. Phil needs to chill. Just take a look at all, he's got messages and everything here. Dr. Phil is not a specialist in these areas. Not a specialist? Do you even know who Dr. Phil is? Yo, I came into this video expecting, you know, Dr. Phil helping out someone with a bit of drama, but This is just a full-on roast set and exposing session of Melanie right now.
There was a particular doctor that you demanded to be on the show. So why didn't you just make an appointment with that doctor instead of coming here?
Well, he lives in Illinois. I only found this out last night that he wasn't going to be part of the show. They had mentioned that he
that's
was
not
going to
true.
be vetted.
No, that is absolutely not true.
This is just murder.
I will get the producer on the phone right now, because you're not going to control and manipulate me.
Like I said, I wanted to make sure everything was told to the viewers correctly.
Just search it up on Google. In fact, you have a dude sitting right next to you with decades of experience who can happily explain what OCD is. You don't need some bloody doctor who's 400 miles away in Illinois to explain what OCD is. Heck, even I did it myself, and I'm not even a professional. It took 2 seconds with a Google search and half a brain cell to explain it to you guys. Well, good luck to Melanie. I really hope she gets the proper help that she needs with her absolute hoarding problem, but with her stubbornness and controllingness is just out of control. Like, I don't think she's ever going to accept the proper help to help her with her problems. Guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I've never ever seen Dr. Phil go in this hard, ever. I've been watching thousands of his videos. That was just insane. So, if you did enjoy, make sure you drop a like, share the video with a friend, comment down below. Make sure, don't forget the screen time. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
2 to the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get more ass than a toilet seat.